This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Well, T.I. was recently called out by Ray for chasing hit records, and T.I. took offense to it. And he doesn't always react to everything, right? But if he respects the person, he reacts. So he reacted to this and said, this guy needs to stay out of Atlanta business. He moved to Atlanta when he was 14. He's not from Atlanta. I hate to break it to you, T.I. First of all, it's not Atlanta business for you chasing hits, okay? And he's right. You do chase hit records, and recently you chase hit records because before you just made great albums. But you got beyond rap. And you just admitted in this interview, you said, I'm trying to get away from rap. Everybody's in rap now. I'm trying to get out of rap. You're trying to be a half-ass comedian. You're not that good, okay? You're not funny. You're a good rapper. You still are a good rapper. You just have to get to making the right music again. You got to get in the right headspace if that's what you want to do. Or go back to acting. T.I. was a good actor. Let's give him that. He was a good actor. He really was. But he's trying to act like he's beyond rap at this point, like he's a Jay-Z or something. Or I know that's what he's emulating to be, right? When that's not you. He tries to be a restaurant owner. He's failed 3 times, you know? Now, T.I. is very capable of making a good album. And he's under this illusion that there's still this Atlanta thing. Atlanta used to be a great city. It still is a great city, but let me make that very clear what I mean. Atlanta used to have character. Atlanta has a lot to offer still. Everything is in Atlanta. Everything's in Atlanta that you could possibly want. It's the new New York. I always say this. But back in 2007 to 2010, Atlanta still had its character. It's indescribable, the character Atlanta had. It had a vibe to it that was more like everybody was connected in some way. Even though some people still didn't like each other, there was a connection in some way. You go out at night, everyone would know what's going on. There was a lot of special vibes, Atlanta vibes. But from 2014 on, Atlanta went into hyperdrive. They started overbuilding. I saw at one point going to Atlanta, I saw maybe 30 cranes in the sky building buildings. The whole skyline has changed. It's multiplied, okay? And they built this belt line that's supposed to be special, but also it's bringing a lot of business. Everyone moved from up north down here because up north, they destroyed up north. Everybody, they just destroyed it, you know? And it's not the people that destroyed it. Politics destroyed it. You know, this is why I hate politics. This is something that Charlamagne's obsessed with, is politics. He's never been into music like that. He's a politician. Ever since 2014, he started out as a shock jock. I have a lot of respect for Charlamagne, but he got too political. So T.I. has to realize there is no more Atlanta. It's not your Atlanta anymore. It's everybody's Atlanta. They sold Atlanta out. It's New York now, buddy. I'm sorry to tell you. There is no Atlanta business. It's over. Now, Charlamagne went on The View, which is a very political show. And this is what I hate. And I'm in the middle, like I said, right? For what's right. Charlamagne is a political puppet and has been for the past 7 years, 8 years. He's part of the reason things got so bad and divided. Tim, Diddy, Jay-Z, they love politics. They love being in politics. I hate politics in music. I hate it. Now, you've always had artists say their opinions and hearing that. But now you have like artists actually working for the party, you know? That's a new concept that probably happened around 2007 and 8. They started recruiting artists within the whole culture. You got Lauren LaRosa up there. What the hell is she doing up there? You know? And yeah, this isn't about music. This is about power. You know, this is about politics. It's sad. Now, Meek Mill whenever he gets a hold of something new, he's got to, he might not even understand the technology or the terms he's saying, but he starts screaming them out. And this is very rare because most people are pretty smart. A lot of artists in hip hop are extremely smart. We talked about T.I. He's not a stupid guy. T.I. is a very smart guy, okay? Meek Mill, not so smart, okay? How do you unlink Twitter from your Amazon account? This is urgent. This is when Amazon was really big and, 2010, 11, people were getting packages all the time. He started, I need vibrating panties with a remote. Are they on Amazon? I just purchased a 10-inch super long realistic for a woman, waterproof, ultra soft silicone. Bro, what are you doing with that? For yourself? Pause, bro. This explains him hopping up and down like a bunny for billionaires. So recently, Grand Wizard with Akademiks has been really going at certain figures that have been vowed to take Akademiks down and others, right? So they're retaliating. Charlamagne is one of these targets because Charlamagne is political, like I said, and anything that is a threat to his bosses, he's trying to take out. It's very weird. I want no parts of it. I don't like it in hip-hop. I think it's part of what is ruining music. Meek Mill says, who is Grand Wizard? I've been hearing about you for a minute. I've used Claude. He just learned about Claude a few weeks ago. Real investigators. So not only Claude, but real investigators to ask why my streams declined 89%. Not normal. In 2024, it pointed me to Akademiks campaign. Bro, do you think Akademiks convinced everybody to not listen to you anymore? Meek, you stopped making music. You stopped making good music, bro, in 2018. After that, it was it for you, bro. You didn't have the hunger for it anymore because you, like T.I., thought you were bigger than the program. You thought, oh, I'm hanging out with billionaires now. I don't need to make records. They're giving me things. They put me... You were their token guy, bro. They put you on the board of this. Yo, go sit over here with Mitchell and Ness and make it look official. Do this. Go be we're gonna put you at the head of Lids. Maybe it'll make the sales increase. Once the sales didn't increase, that you never heard about Lids again. He says streams are back to normal, by the way. No, they're not. Meek, nobody's listening. Yo, the only reason they spike during certain times when you come out and do your hold up, wait a minute, y'all thought I was finished. That's the only song people are ever gonna remember of this guy, unfortunately, because he does make good music. Bro, all your top songs is Nicki, Drake, Nicki. It's crazy, bro. Meek, it's a shame, bro. I thought you would have snapped out of this and become a man by now. And a man isn't just that. A man is someone like being mature. You act like a kid. So remember, I said we're gonna follow everything because it's all documented on the net. Akademiks TV is known, also known as Grand Wizard, has one of the most documented records of targeting. Oh gosh, stop. Look at what they did to little baby at that Billionaires Club. Turned him into a sandwich. 50 Cent said, "This is why I don't go to these parties." Puffy and the Marat. What's going on here? Get this young guy out of here. This is like... Politics is ruining everything, man. All you hear about is politics now. Politics. Elon Musk, one of his baby moms, rejected a $40 million NDA. She thinks she can make more doing interviews about him and trying to destroy him. Should have taken the $40 million and the child support. I don't not understand people. And live your life with your kid. Busta Rhymes out here trying... Bro, this guy was very excited to meet Busta Rhymes. I don't know his name, right? He was like, yo, this is legendary, right? Busta Rhymes is, you know, he's been around forever, man. He has a lot of legendary music. But when you meet Busta Rhymes, he presses up on this guy. My gosh, bro. Busta Rhymes, I've seen him do this to at least 40 people in the past year. He gets in your space. He's all in your ear, whispering in your ear. Maybe he's fluttering a little tongue. Who knows? It's spooky, bro. It makes me uncomfortable watching it. I have to see it on my timeline. This is one of the guys from the Julio case. This is the guy that was dating that girl that got convicted for she got 15 years, right? He's facing life, and he says, wait a minute, we had the same case, and she got certain charges dismissed, but I didn't. That's just not fair. And he said it in a very respectful manner. But, yo, you guys messed your life up, man. For what?
So, to my city, man, it ain't worth it, boy. Like, it ain't worth it. Like, me being a rapper from my city and Foolio being a rapper from our city, it ain't worth it. So, to my city, man.
You guys crashed out.
So, Judge Cisco, unlike the rest of my co-defendants here, they all are charged with being the alleged shooters and have the same verdicts. However, me, on the other hand, the one who was charged with me for playing the same alleged role as I, gets found not guilty for what I am charged with. Alicia's case didn't contradict the alleged shooters versus the state case. I don't even think it's possible it could have. However, it contradicts mine being the only principal here. Because both of our jury's decisions contradict each other. The only nuance is I went to trial with 3 other people who have the same.
You guys are knuckleheads, bro. You killed somebody. So you can get up there and talk nice and say all these things, and you're still going to jail, man. It's over. It's over, man. It's sad. For what? For what? I hate seeing people throw their lives away. I hate it. Why? You were 21. You threw your whole life away. For what? What is happening to these kids, man, where they feel like they're going to throw their life away at 21? And we're witnessing it now on video. It was one thing when you heard about it. Now you're seeing it on video. It's like, dude, what is up with these parents? It doesn't just happen in the black community. It happens in the white community, the Chinese community. We just see it more with the black community right now. Because I don't know why, you know, I think that's what's put on social media. A lot of kids film dumb stuff. I saw some white kids the other day that documented the whole plot to take out their friend, and they did it on camera, and they went to jail. What's wrong with kids? They want to make a documentary about it? I don't know, man. This guy's going to spend the rest of his life in jail, man. That's his life now. Ebro tries to co-sign on YG's album. YG got 2 songs on that album. And one's talking about him coming out the closet. The beat's nice. I'd say 3 songs, because that song, you can't listen to that again. Ebro. He must be interviewing YG soon, and that's why he was like, yo, you got to check out this YG album. The album sold less than a Meek Mill album. I'm telling you, this YG album sold less than 4,000 copies. I could just look at the song list. The Gentleman's Club, 86,000 streams, 100,000 streams. Bro, nothing. Some of 60,000. This is an artist on a major. YG. Does YG have a podcast? He probably does, right? YG podcast. I bet you he has one. 400 podcast. Of course he has a podcast. Of course he has a podcast. Every rapper has a podcast now. What an idiot. You guys can come for me all you want on that, but I feel like these rappers, it's just like, this is how I'm sorry, I read a comment. Does Jay-Z have braids now? He said it in the documentary. Did they keep him with braids now? I gotta see this, bro. Is he gonna come out with braids, or is he gonna have the Caesar for for Yankee Stadium? I like Jay-Z and everything, but this is crazy, bro. Please, man. I don't even know what could save rap right now, you know? We could talk about this stuff for the rest of the time, but it's like, Meek, get back in the studio. Get back in the studio. Start a label with your billionaire friends or something. But they're gonna support Rock Nation. They don't want to support you. You're just like a guy. Like, they're friends with they used you to get closer to Jay-Z. That's all that happened right there. Come on. You're being used, bro. Go back to Rick. Yo, you and Rick Ross actually do make good music. You need to get over your differences. Because, yeah, I know you guys are cool, but you're not cool, you know? It's not like before. You need to go hash it out with Rick Ross and just go live there, bro. Go until you get your career back. That was the best music you made in the past couple years with Ross in 2023. And I do want to see good music come out. T.I. needs to recalibrate what he's doing too. Did T.I. drop his album? I hate having to talk about this. I wish I could say, yo, T.I. dropped a really great album. Yeah, he ain't dropped his album. It's called Kill the King. When does this come out? This week? Comes out on Thursday? And it ain't even gonna do well, man. But let them know. Did do 40 million streams. And that's good. All right. We'll leave that here. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.